career high and tied the school record in three-pointers made and attempted. Just talk about your shooting performance and what guys did to get you open tonight.
Our point guards and other guys did a great job penetrating the pitch and finding me when I was open. And luckily I got 8 to go down, I guess, from what you said. But we just got to be better defensively. High Point's a really good team, and we can't play like that if we want to, win some games here, especially in Puerto Rico coming up.
Robbie, you've been around this program for 5 years. Have you ever seen anything like as poor a free throw shooting display as that was tonight? 6 for 19. I know you're probably angriest at most at yourself, but you were fortunate to get out of here tonight, given the free throw situation, weren't you?
For sure. They call them free throws. They're free. There's nobody guarding you. I mean, that's on all of us. That's on myself. That's on, individually. You got to get in, practice free throws. Yeah, it's disappointing.
Rob, just obviously the zone, especially in the first half, just kind of had to shoot over. I mean, just kind of what was the challenge of trying to find ways to score inside?
Yeah, they were making us shoot perimeter jump shots. It was tough to penetrate it. When we did penetrate, we got in the middle and got up to Jacob for a dunk. They did a pretty good job of closing that down, so they were giving themselves much from the perimeter, and I guess unlike against Illinois, where we were hitting all those shots, tonight we weren't. So I give a lot of credit to our team though, because we found a way to win. It wasn't pretty. It won't be one of our most memorable wins, I'm sure, because it was certainly ugly, but I'm glad that we were able to pull it out.
Travis, you guys shoot just 10 shots in the paint. You took 32 threes. What do you guys have to do to establish some offense a little bit closer to the basket?
I think with me and the other bigs, one thing we've been working on is posting a little bit harder, trying to get more inside position, because the guards, they're looking for us. They try to pass it into us, but it's our responsibility to go and post hard on our man to get the ball and score.
Ryan, 2 games you guys have shot 60 three-point attempts. That's an incredible number of threes. You're probably pretty happy about that, but in all seriousness, as your coach's kid, the way the game is played, is 63s in the big picture of basketball too many?
I think maybe so. I think we got to, like Travis said, we got to do a better job of getting it down low first and foremost. With Trav, Sandy, and especially Rob, establishing inside position to open up where we penetrate and pitch on the outside. But I think a lot had to do with tonight. They play in a zone. We did take a lot of early shots in the shot clock that were kind of forced, and we're going to have to do a better job of that down the stretch here.
Rob, you were on the 07 team, obviously, that lost a game like this. When you lost it, something in that team changed, and you guys went on to have a pretty good year. Can you get the same benefits out of a scare that you got out of a loss, I guess, like that one?
For sure. I think, the sentiment in the locker room after the game was kind of like we lost. It really wasn't like, a celebratory mood in there. So I think that definitely is a wake call. And we're going to have to play a lot better if we want to beat Iona, because we know they're a very good team.
Ryan, no DJ tonight. Just talk about what you miss when he's not on the floor.
I think that energy, he brings a lot of energy into the game, playing extremely hard on defense and getting some rebounds. And maybe we did miss that tonight a little bit, that spark maybe off the bench. But he's getting healthy. I'm sure he'll be ready to go when we start out in Puerto Rico here.
Rob, can you talk about the impact that Anthony had tonight?
Yeah, Anthony did a good job of being aggressive and looking for a shot. I also thought he played pretty good defense in the guys he was guarding. There was a few times where I think he was guarding Barber. Maybe got away from him, but he's a very good player. He can play for a lot of people in this country. So I thought AJ played well.
Travis, what was High Point doing with their zone in order to prevent you guys from getting it down low to you guys, you and Jacob, and the rest of the group?
There was 2 and 3 zone. They just had that big guy just in there going from block to block. So it was kind of hard with that big guy than the 2 outside guys in that zone. So we were trying to get the ball in the middle. I was trying to set some screens, try to get the ball in the middle so we could get some penetration pitch, and some good shots. So.
Ryan, you guys, you've been here 4 years now. Traditionally, when you go on these kinds of trips, the one you're going to leave to go on, and 2 years ago on the Virgin Islands, you guys have played pretty well. The Richmond game last year notwithstanding. that as a springboard, but there's got to be some work done, right, to get better to play in that tournament.
Absolutely. I think first and foremost, High Point is a really good team. They have a lot of guys that can score the ball. But the main thing for us is we just got to be cut in, and we got to forget the name on the front of the jersey on the opposite team and go out and play as hard as we can. Because like Rob said, hopefully this is a good wake-up call for us and knowing what we have to do and just play hard no matter who we're playing.
Back in the back. Rob, it seemed like, you know, obviously Ryan really had his stroke going and he hit 8 threes and 9 field goals at all, but it seemed like just about every one of them was at a time that you guys really needed it. Did it feel like that too, Rob?
For sure. I think, Ryan was instrumental in this win. He's player of the game. He's the MVP of tonight. So he played great, and he carried us through stretches, like you said. They'd go up 2, he did a 3. It'd be a tie game, he did a 3. He made all the plays for us tonight. And, thank God we have Ryan Smith.
Last one right here.
Robbie, Ryan kind of touched on it a little bit, but you played 38 minutes, and to be in kind of a competitive game, is it nice to have one of those that isn't a blowout early, where you are challenged kind of early in the season?
Sure. I think tonight was a great test for my knee. I felt good the whole time. Never felt any weakness or anything like that. It's really back to normal, I think. And to play 38 minutes in an early season game, it was good for me.